Alright, so as we figured out yesterday, the timing is still off. And we... I don't have my flashlight on there. I did verify the pump didn't... Everything's lined up, so the only thing I could think of, and like I say, he did mention it had a timing code since he picked the truck up, so this has been an ongoing fight here with this engine. And I know the pump is good. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull everything back off. We're going to re-verify and make sure that it is where it's supposed to be, right? We're going to make sure everything's good. And we're going to put it back together. If it does it again, then I'm going to believe that we're going to have to pull the freaking timing cover off, because I want to verify that they didn't play with that gear in there and cause the gear to skip a tooth. Because there's just enough room where you could dang near get it if you fiddle it with enough. There's no telling what the people did prior. You know, they could have had some Joe Blow who doesn't know shit from Cheyenne over here putting his hands on stuff he shouldn't be putting his hands on, right? So we're gonna pull it back apart, see what's going on. Hopefully, you know, hopefully we messed up, but it's not looking like it. So doing that, we're getting the tune file on this truck now, so it's currently downloading, so we're not touching it while it's in purgatory. Gonna get it taken care of, and then yeah, like I said, start tearing this thing apart. That's all I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna take it back apart, verify everything, put it all right back together, and whether it'll be our verdict there, and I'll get with him and see what he wants to do. Again, it's just gonna be more costly, obviously, if I gotta pull, which, I mean, thankfully the front of these trucks come apart fairly easy, right? Just bumper, cross support, intercooler comes out in seconds, radiator comes out in seconds, the guard. So it's got no transcooler in front because it's a 6-speed truck, so it just makes things a little bit easier for us. And then it's just a matter of pulling the front cover off. Super easy. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's dive into it, and hopefully it's something simple. talk about a hell of a day, right? So both these trucks are like a disease. I guess this one got too close to the old second gen, because we know second gen wiring's hell. But so we pinned everything out on the VP44 plug. Everything looked good there. You clear, if all the codes are clear, the truck will fire up fine. So it still gives me a 216 code, which is a timing code, and then it gives me a 1693. What I found though, driving the truck with the scanner, is that it randomly drops out of the ECM voltage, goes all over the place, and then it randomly drops out the RPM. So what the truck is calculating, so the ECM RPM calculation, the crank sensor, and the cam sensor, they just drop out. So the truck will drive fine, like it's got plenty of power, and then you hit a 15. Once you get the third gear, then it just shows 0 RPMs on the scanner, which obviously is not right. So, which would explain why it can't time. So it's the computer's not able to. Apparently, there's something wrong with the ECM. There's a bug somewhere between going from the cam sensor and crank sensor to the ECM to the injection pump to calculate timing, which is why it's all over the place. Which could have been the issue all along, although I do believe the pump we pulled off did have it, because they had a bunch of other codes involved with it, so pretty sure that pump had quite a few other issues. But the one he pulled off may have actually been a good pump, one we used for a core. This guy here is now throwing a U1601. Have had it in the past. I think the last one that ever gave me an ECM issue was a 2013 2500. It did corrupt file, or did a corrupt file on me. It's a rare thing, but it does happen. This truck did it, unfortunately. So we got a new computer coming in for this truck, so we're gonna get a new ECM on it, and we'll get it refiled. It is what it is. Just sucks it got to sit, and of course it won't start, so I gotta go with the tractor and drag it out of the way. But yeah, that's where it's at, though. I mean, yeah, I know everybody, some people freak out, but yes, I do put a 15 amp maintainer. It's actually that blue box right there. I do put a maintainer on these trucks anytime we touch anything with the computers for that reason. So, I mean, it is what it is. It sucks, but not much we can do about it, right, besides fix it. So, I already talked to the customer. He's on board. We're going to get an ECM order for this one. I'm about to order an ECM for that one. And, yeah, that's where we're at. It's so freaking awesome. But yeah, typically when you see like a, of course, you know, it's not showing anything with module. When you got the red light flashing on the older trucks, like the 10 to 12s, it'll typically show a lightning bolt symbol here too. It pretty much tells you that there's a bus issue, which this truck has 0 bus, because it won't communicate with shit. So here's what it is. We're gonna get it fixed, get it addressed, and take care of it. But yep, that's what we're going to end today, though. Again, computer. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's all good. Take what we can. You win some, you lose some, right? I was hoping to try to get both of these done today and get them gone, but I kind of figured this one was going to be more of a fight, because there's a lot of snakes hidden around in that truck, because it hasn't ran right since he bought it, and that's why he's been fighting. That's why he's tired of fighting, but that's why it's here, right? But yeah, so we're gonna mess with this one. I gotta wait a little bit for a fellow to show up, and that's it. But that'll be it for this video. When we come back, we'll probably be pulling an oil cooler out of that black 6.4 again, and then we'll probably be putting sensors in, or putting an injection pump in the red 6.4. I believe I have found all the sensors I need. I'm waiting on the pressure valve to come in, or the volume valve, whatever they frickin' Simmons wants to call it. But it'll be coming in, so we'll be putting the VP or the K16 in that one. And we'll order a new pump. So we'll put a new pump in it, and then with the new pump, we'll whatchamacallit, swap it out, which sucks. I gotta pull the turbos back out. Screw my life. It's all good. I gotta do it on that one anyway. It is what it is. You know, I hate doing things multiple times, but I guess I kind of screwed myself, right? Because I should have just done it right from the get-go. But it was seemed fine until it wasn't. Everything is. But that's where we're at, though. So thank y'all for watching, and we'll be back again.